You've got your knife, your fire starter, your water purifier. But what if I told you that the most powerful survival tool isn't clipped to your belt or stuffed in your bug-out bag? What if it's already in your pocket right now, and you don't even realize its full potential? Picture this. You're deep in the wilderness. The sky is darkening, the temperature's dropping, and you're alone. You've lost your bearings. Your food supply is low, and your firewood is soaked from unexpected rain. Panic starts to creep in. But there's one thing still with you, your smartphone. Most people would see it as dead weight out here. But today, I'm going to show you how that little device, often ignored in the survival world, might be your greatest weapon against the elements. Stay with me, because this isn't about tech hype. This is about cold, hard survival, and how your phone could save your life. Let's face it, the world isn't getting any safer. Natural disasters, blackouts, getting lost on hikes, civil unrest, or even just your car breaking down in the middle of nowhere, preparedness is no longer a luxury. It's a necessity. And while you've probably got your emergency bag packed with all the essentials, flashlight, multi-tool, first aid kit, there's a massive blind spot most preppers and survivalists overlook. The smartphone is not just for calling 911. When fully equipped and properly prepped, your phone becomes a digital Swiss Army knife, a command center in your hand. The difference between total isolation and a chance at survival. We're going to break it down, from navigation and first aid to signaling for help, and even storing life-saving documents. This isn't fiction. This is strategy. And it's time to upgrade the way you think about that piece of glass in your pocket. Let's start with information. In any survival situation, the most powerful weapon is knowledge. Your phone gives you access to a universe of knowledge, if you prepare it correctly. Ever heard of offline survival apps? There are dozens available that don't require cell service to function. Offline Survival Guide, First Aid by Red Cross, Offline Maps and Navigation, SAS Survival, and more. These apps store huge databases directly on your phone, covering everything from how to treat a snakebite, to how to purify water with charcoal and sand, to how to build shelter using only branches and a tarp. You don't have to memorize survival books or carry bulky manuals. With just a few taps, you can access the critical instructions that could keep you alive. But here's the catch. You need to install and download the data before disaster strikes. That means doing the work now, not when it's too late. Next up, location awareness. In a world where getting lost can mean dying slowly, your phone's GPS functionality becomes priceless. You don't need cell signal to use GPS. With offline maps pre-downloaded from apps like Gaia, GPS, Maps.me, or even Google Maps, you can navigate mountain trails, abandoned roads, and unfamiliar cities without any internet. These apps also show elevation, landmarks, and sometimes even water sources. Combine that with a digital compass app, and suddenly your phone is doing the job of multiple tools in one. It's your map, your compass, your trail marker. And if you're injured and can't move, it's your beacon of hope, showing rescuers exactly where to find you if they have your coordinates. And speaking of being found, let's talk signaling. Your phone has built-in features most people never consider in emergencies. The flashlight, yeah, it can help you see in the dark. But it can also be used to flash SOS signals using Morse code. Your screen's brightness, set it to max and wave it around at night to catch attention. The camera? Point it toward the sky. Record your surroundings, and use it to document your location. If you're stuck, trapped, or injured, you can film a message detailing your exact situation and where you are. Think of it as your black box. Even if you don't make it, the information might help others survive. Some phones even allow you to send emergency texts with GPS data through satellite, like the latest iPhones or select Garmin devices. But here's a trick almost no one talks about: preparation through screenshots. Before any trip, take screenshots of topographic maps, evacuation routes, first aid instructions, and even the contact info of local emergency services. Store them in a folder that's easy to access, because if your signal drops and apps fail, those images will still be there. You can also use your Notes app to store medical info, blood type, allergies, and emergency contacts. In a crisis, that info could be critical for you or someone else. It's digital pre-planning. No weight in your bag, no wasted space, just foresight. Now let's dive deeper. Survival is about resourcefulness. That means turning your phone into more than a communication tool. Make it an energy hub. External battery packs are essential. But did you know some phones can charge other devices via USB OTG or reverse wireless charging? That means your phone can power up a GPS tracker, a flashlight, even another phone in a group survival situation. And don't underestimate solar charging options. A compact solar panel attached to your backpack can keep your device alive indefinitely in the wild. It's not about being fancy, it's about being functional. Your smartphone isn't just an app center, it's a power station. Let's not forget about security. In an urban emergency like civil unrest or mass evacuation, knowing where not to go can be as important as knowing where to go. Some apps crowdsource real-time data to alert you of blocked roads, active danger zones, and emergency shelters. Even without internet, Some emergency broadcast apps can receive push alerts via satellite or low bandwidth signals. Add to that the camera's ability to document threats or hostile encounters, and you suddenly have a tool for evidence collection and accountability. This is survival in the digital age. Eyes open, phone ready. What about emotional survival? Let's not sugarcoat it. Isolation, fear, and panic can break a person faster than hunger or thirst. But having access to offline music, meditation, apps, audiobooks, or even saved video messages from loved ones can be the mental edge that keeps your mind focused and calm. In long-term scenarios, morale becomes your fuel. Don't overlook this. Mental resilience is just as critical as physical strength. Load your phone with content that keeps you grounded. It could be your anchor in the storm. Now, let's talk about physical protection. Rugged phone cases aren't just about dropping your phone. Some are designed with built-in survival features: fire starters, whistles, mini blades, and glass breakers. A phone wrapped in one of these cases becomes a multi-tool. Combine that with a screen protector, a waterproof pouch, and a lanyard or carabiner clip, and your phone becomes adventure-proof, ready for snow, rain, mud, or shock. When your life depends on a tool, protecting it isn't optional. Here's something else: QR codes and cloud storage. If you carry printed IDs or medical documents, scan them and store them securely in your phone and the cloud. If you're separated from your group, authorities or rescuers can access your identity even if you're unconscious. You can even generate a QR code linked to your emergency profile and set it as your lock screen wallpaper. That way, anyone who finds you can scan and access your vital info instantly. This is how you digitize your readiness. Low effort, maximum impact. Let's bring it home. Everything we've covered leads to one point. Survival is not just about the gear you carry. It's about how smart you are with what you have. Your phone, when prepared properly, becomes a survival toolkit more powerful than many realize. It won't chop wood or start a fire, but it will tell you how to do it, where to find resources, and who to contact when things go wrong. But remember, this only works if you take action now. Once disaster strikes, it's too late to download apps, save maps, or charge your battery. The time to prepare was yesterday. The second best time is today. So here's your challenge. Right after this video, go download at least 3 offline survival apps. Save your local area map. Set up your emergency contact info. Back up your important documents. Charge your power bank. And test your phone's flashlight, compass, and camera. You don't have to become paranoid. You just have to become prepared. If you made it this far, you're already ahead of most people. Drop a comment below with your favorite survival apps or hacks. You might just help someone else. And if this video opened your eyes to something new, share it with a friend. Because when it comes to survival, knowledge shared is lives saved.